Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. I always be missing y'all, okay? I missed y'all so much, but I went on a little vacation, so I was just not here, okay? Welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? So, this is a Raziel reading, okay? Guardian Angel Raziel. So I'm supposed to change the song, okay, and then tell you what song it is and stuff, okay? Get whatever I can from the song. So it's been a while since I did that, so I'm really excited because Spirit had me just stop working with music for a long time, okay? But I mean, the energy is good. It feels good to me. Feel like you got a hater or two because you're just so amazing and fabulous, you know. But of course, I have notes, so I know that it's all about you being beautiful and amazing and fabulous, okay? So what's the song? Right Through Me, okay, by Nicki Minaj, okay? That's you see right through me. How do you do that shit? Let me see. What's Nicki Minaj sign? It's 1113. That could be significant, okay? You could really like Nicki Minaj. You could listen to her a lot. Let's see. Let me find out what's her sign because I'm supposed to do that. So, I mean, I don't know. You could be dating someone, or I feel like you could just be really seeing right through all of the people around you, you know, and they could really be trying to figure out, like, how do you, because they don't understand, you know? Like, how do you see things so clearly all the time? This is not typing nothing. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. I don't have time for this. There it goes. All right. So, oh, she's a Sagittarius, duh. She says, I'm a star, sheriff badge, okay? So, Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius or you could just be the star, okay? Like, you're just very popular, very beautiful, even if you just hang out on your own, okay? So, for my notes, when I got out of the bath today, I was thinking about this time when I was at a party. Like, Spirit showed it to me so clear, you know. I was at a party and I was in line for the restroom because like the upstairs was off limits. That was a fun party, but that's not the point. The point is, some girls were in the bathroom, like a group of girls were in the bathroom together, and they came out of the bathroom, and a dude walked in there because he was in front of me. He walked in the bathroom and he was like, he smelled the air. He was like, oh, I love that shit, you know? So, because, you know, like when a group of women, you know, that take care of themselves well come out of the bathroom, it smells so good, right? They've been spraying perfume and touching up their makeup and doing all of that. So I feel like you can keep yourself really together, you know? I feel like people smell you when you're gone, you know? Like, people really love like the scent of you, you know? I mean, and that could that could be like sexual, or that could be like just the smell of your perfume, or just like maybe you have like a natural scent. A lot of people really do, you know? But it's not like people really love that, okay? They love the way you smell, okay? Also, I wrote unique beauty. These are all the notes that I got today, okay? So I also got unique beauty, okay? You're a very unique beauty, okay? Like, I don't know, it's just like you're different. Like, something about you doesn't fit the regular standards of beauty, because that's what I heard, regular standard of beauty. Like, you're beyond the regular standard of beauty. Like, you don't really allow society to tell you how to dress, or tell you how to be, or tell you who you are, or what it is that you like, you know? And I love this I don't fucking think so energy with October, right? I feel like that's kind of your vibe all October, you know? Like, anybody trying to play with you, trying to knock you off your square, trying to make you feel like you should be less confident or anything like that. You like, I don't fucking think so, bitch. I'm the shit, right? So your confidence is like high right now, okay? A lot of people want to offer you love, okay? A lot of people, like I said before, they feel like you see them, you see right through them, and they kind of want to have something with you, you know? You could have a lot of like suitors, okay, whether you're masculine or feminine. I feel like you got a lot of people that are after you, chasing behind you, sniffing behind you, so to speak, okay, because they really like that, okay. And so the original note, oh no, the next thing was on my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, okay, because I started singing when they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fucking right, bodybuild is unpolite, okay. So like you can have a really nice body, baby, okay, like whatever you got going on, it's banging, okay. And people just really love that shit. They love to see you come and love to hang around you, love to have time in your energy, but also I feel like you kind of discombobulate certain people, like maybe they don't really know what to do with you or where they want to place you in their life, or maybe you even might like strike fear in people, because look, persuasive came on next, I feel like, I don't know, you're just very persuasive, you're very beautiful, and I like that this is Doechii and Scissor, I feel like, both of them have kind of like a unique style, like they stand out. When you hear them, it's them, and I feel like you got that same kind of vibe, baby. You're highly protected at this time too, okay? You could have people on the outside of you trying to manipulate your energy, but I feel like you've just been making achievement after achievement after achievement, okay? Like all you fucking do is ascend, so when it comes to like abuses of the past or anybody trying to abuse you now, baby, it's not happening, okay? Like you just out here just totally unbothered, and I just love that shit for you, okay? But like I was saying before, the original note was my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. They're like, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge, okay? Just to fast forward that. So you got this milkshake brings all the people to the yard type of energy, because I don't want to just say boys, because I definitely know I got masculine energies that watch me, and this applies to everybody, okay? Everybody that this is for, okay? Like, you're just really fly, you're really bad, whether you are aware of this shit or not, and you got a lot of people in your energy. So when I went to shuffle this deck, I had 2 of these cards from this deck in there, and Spirit said that it was significant, okay? So somebody on the outside of you could be a Scorpio, okay? We got sleeping with the enemy, okay? So this could be people that are close to you that are kind of hating on you, kind of throwing you the evil eye, okay? We also got karmic friend coming up against you at the bottom of this deck, okay? So I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's enough. Let's get into it. Oh, also I wrote 2026, okay? So next year could be highly significant. You could be manifesting something really big that's coming in next year. I'm hearing the beginning of the year, but it could be any time in 2026, or maybe the whole 2026 year is just going to be a year of big and amazing manifestations is what I heard, okay? We got the sun in temperance, okay? So big happy times coming into you because of the way you've been staying tempered, because of the way that you're allowing your confidence to be up, the way you're allowing your solar plexus to work for you, baby. Ooh, so gorgeous, okay? I got the chills, okay? Like, I love when they be like hyping you up, right? So what else? We got the 8. I seen the 8 of Wands, okay, right here with the eagle. So first of all, you're seeing things from a very high perspective, but also I feel like people on the outside of you are seeing you from a higher perspective. The people that have their eye on you in a good way, right? But even the people that have their eye on you in a negative way are seeing you in this higher perspective, and they just want to ruin that shit like they was trying to ruin everything else for you in the past, right? But they will not be successful at that because you're free, okay? Like, freedom, I'm your freedom. Okay, you're free. I feel like you've really made the best choices for yourself, and you've been really graceful throughout any and all towers that spirit or anybody else has thrown your way, and that's why you're sitting up. You're sitting pretty, baby, okay? Ooh, you're sitting so pretty, literally, okay? I don't know. I heard like your energy is delectable, okay? Look at the Empress. Your energy is delectable, okay? Your energy is very beautiful, and I don't know. It's like you just give people a lot. Like they get a lot from you, from your vibe, from your energy, from you just being around, just being in their presence, okay? With the 3 of Wands, I feel like people feel like you are like a magnet, okay? This song, God gave me style, God gave me grace, God gave me style, God gave me grace, okay? God gave you style and God gave you grace, and this makes you very attractive, and a lot of people are extremely attracted to you at this time. But more importantly, the things that you've had your sights set on, the goals that you've been trying to call into yourself are coming in very quickly, okay, baby? So I hope that you're not like worried about anything, and that includes the way that you look, because you are perfectly beautiful just the way that you are, okay? Every bump, every bruise, every scar, every lump, baby, all of that shit is sexy and gorgeous. And I feel like your ancestors really want you to like really love that about you a lot, I said your ancestors, even though this is a Raziel reading, because like that's what I heard, okay? Your ancestors really want you to honor your body a lot more, okay? Give yourself the credit. Don't be feeling bad for looking all good and shit because other people don't feel like they look as good as you or like they carry that kind of energy that you carry. That's not your fucking problem, okay? Yeah, we got the Two of Swords, okay? So I feel like, you're no longer confused. You're in a place of like the ultimate clarity. Like I said, with that eagle energy, you're really seeing things from a higher perspective and you see right through all of these bitches that is trying to come for you. And I feel like they're very confused about the way you go to war with all this clarity that you got, right? Because you're not necessarily charging at them. But I feel like, a lot of your enemies or a lot of the people who are evil eyeing you, they feel like, you're coming for them, like you're trying to attack them, you're trying to get them. But I just feel like that's the least of your worries. Like, you just worried about like, what am I going to wear today? Like, how am I going to do my nails next? Or, what kind of dope ass shoes do I want to buy later? How can I improve myself? How can I get my money up? What can I do, with my time to better myself? I feel like your mind is in a very, very positive place, and that has a lot to do with why you look so good or why you are so attractive the way that you are. Yeah, we got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups, baby. Ooh! You is hurting them, okay? And the Five of Cups, you hurting anybody that you have walked away from. I feel like people really regret losing you. They hate when you walk out of their energy or when you leave them behind. And you have like I said, with the Eight of Wands, you have people who want to reach out to you, who want to connect to you, who want to talk to you, who feel like, dang, I really dropped the ball on that. But I feel like, you're standing your ground, okay? You're not entertaining anything that isn't for you, anything that doesn't put you in a celebratory energy or anything that doesn't keep this energy that I'm winning no matter what type of thing going for you. You ain't fucking with that. And that's how Spirit wants you to be. Raziel wants you to remain unbothered and just don't worry about it. And you might not know everything or know how everything is going or know where everything is going, but just know it's all headed to a great place, okay? So what's going on the outside of them? I seen co-parenting, okay? So your baby mama or your baby daddy could want you back so hard, okay? I feel like people are really seeing this spiritual warrior type of energy on you. Like I said, they see like this newfound strength, okay? Play no games, come on. It's like you're not playing no games, and also people that are wanting to pursue you, people that are wanting to holler at you, people that want to be around you a lot. They not playing no games when it comes to hollering at you or getting you out, It says, I'm the one that take the dress out the closet for you or something like that. Just to let them know that we... Oh, okay. So he said, I'm the one that when you be around your friends, you got to put me on speakerphone just to let them know what you be on. And maybe I feel like that used to be like your past vibe. But I feel like when it does come to like your love life or whoever you're talking to or whatever you into, I think you just keeping everything under wraps, really minding your own business, You might not even like have a love interest specifically that you are talking to at this time. I don't know. It's different for everybody. But I mean, if you do, like, they think you the shit, okay? Like, they all over that. They all over that. But on the outside of you, we got under surveillance, okay? So someone is watching your every move, something being recorded, keeping tabs on you and spying, okay? And the song said, ooh, I want you to take me serious. So you could definitely have an ex, who's kind of losing control about you, going crazy, feeling all fired up, feeling frantic and anxious and unhinged because you left them behind. But I don't think that this is only like two ex-lovers, I don't feel like he's kind of getting at anyone specific. I just feel like there's like multiple people who are just like in this major energy of regret. He said, tell who you love, tell me who you fucking love, tell me who you want to fucking love, okay? And so people want to come in and let you know that you're the one they want to fucking love every day, okay, baby? But I don't feel like you're entertaining them. Somebody could be a Taurus, okay? Somebody ego tripping and power hungry. This Taurus could be like really in their ego, okay? This Taurus could be a drug dealer, okay? Because this is the other overall energy card, okay? So somebody that sells or smuggles or just does a lot of drugs could really have their eye on you at this time, okay? Somebody could be connected to Masons or Eastern Stars in some sort of way, okay? Somebody could feel like, know, oh, you look too happy, you looking too good. I need to come in and holler at you and pretend like I love you so I can break up all of this fucking happiness and all of this, all of this joy and all of these smiles and shit. You need to stop that shit, okay? Look, strangers, even strangers coming up and get your sexy ass, okay? But you safe, okay? You so safe, it's not even funny, okay? And people are really mad. They want you to take the time to take them serious, to make them feel like they're the one, like maybe you used to in the past, you know. But I just feel like you ain't got the time, baby. You ain't got the time of day for nobody, for no bullshit, for no drugs or none of that bullshit that doesn't serve you anymore, you know? I mean, maybe you got a little time for some recreational drugs every now and again, but it's not something that you're trying to do every day on a regular basis, or, you know, some like that, like there's no substance or no, you know, negative energy on the outside of you that's ruling your life or controlling which way that you go. And it's just really beautiful, and Raziel wants you to keep it right there, okay? Like maybe people could be doing some sort of work, you know, doing some sort of work on you with that kind of expectation. I heard practitioners, people could be going to practitioners, getting readings, getting all of your energy, and all they hearing is good news. They hearing about how, you know, you about to be in love, how your career is going up, how you looking good, how you doing better and better, and that pisses them off so much, you know, because you ain't going nowhere came on, you know. They thought you wasn't going nowhere, you know. Yeah, and they feeling animosity because you was like, oh, I'm not going nowhere. Okay, watch this. Okay, just stay right here. Like, just watch. Watch how I'll move next, you know. I feel like people really weren't expecting you to move the way that you move. They wasn't expecting you to step into abundance the way you step into abundance. And they mad, okay? And they acting like they not paying attention, but somebody's paying a whole lot of attention to you and what it is that you're attracting, okay? You could be attracting or have already attracted your twin flame, and they just really don't like that. Somebody could be hearing in the readers, from readers, okay? I said in the readers, but I meant to say in the readings, okay? Somebody could be hearing from readers that, like, you're in love or you're about to be in love. You're attracting some sort of person, okay? This could have been someone in the past, not your twin flame, but the person that's getting readings and finding out what's going on in your love life and shit like that, you know? They could have been someone who was very cold with you, who was very calculating, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius comes with that Ice King energy because it makes me think about swords, okay? But also I feel like I'm here now. I got this ice box where my heart used to be, you know. Like, this is somebody who really, like, they want, it's like they think they're in love with you, but they don't really even love themselves. They don't really have a warm heart at this time, or even room, or even the capacity to love you the way that they know they should love you. And so it's like, if they can't, you know, if I can't have you, no one will type of energy, you know. Like, they just want to ruin your love life or ruin whatever they've been told is coming in for you, and they could be trying to use a fake offer in order to accomplish that, okay? Yeah, we got the Ice Queen. Like, somebody feels like, you know, you're a perfect match, or maybe you were a perfect match before you stepped into this earth angel type of energy, but you're just not. Or this person could even be in a couple with somebody else with a cold heart, you know. Like, maybe these two people, like, spend a lot of time trying to attack you or trying to stop you in some sort of way. What else? This is interesting, okay? We got the ancestors. I told you that I felt the ancestors up in here, okay? Your ancestors are really covering you, really protecting you, really making sure that everything does go your way. And I feel like they really whooping this Ice King and this Ice Queen's ass, you know? Like, I feel like their cold, nasty, lower vibrational energy is no match for, like, you and your twin flame, or, like, just you alone. Your earth angel energy is very powerful, and I feel like you've already called in the person that you're meant to talk to, or that you're meant to be with, and it's just like, oh, it's nothing they can do, okay? They so sad, they so confused because they black, because they're black. They could be black, but I didn't mean to say that. This could be black people, okay? But they're blocked, okay? They're blocked. They have no access to you or to your energy. And then that the number 99 is on that blocks card, you know? So it's like this energy of closing cycles, you know? Like, you closed so many cycles with so many people, walked away, cut off so many different energies, you know? And they just, I don't know. And it's kind of like they hate that, but also, like, they love it for you. Like, they love the effect that this has had on you. They just wish that you were kind of blind to them, you know. Like, they like that you cut off everybody, but they wish that you cut off everybody so that you could give them your attention, not so that you could give all this attention to yourself and become all confident and realize you too good for them and shit. What's the Ice King and the Ice Queen? We got the karmic masculine. Come on. We got karmic masculine, okay? And we got manifestation, okay? So I feel like the karmic masculine is trying to manifest you back into their life so you could be like their partner. But like I said, it's just so they can suck from you, so they could take from you. And I feel like the karmic feminine in that couple or in this connection is trying to manifest your energy for themselves so that this ice king would like want them, would love them, would want to pay attention to them, or would want to do all the things they used to want to do for them. They kind of wish that the person that they love would like put all of this time and energy and thought that they put into you into them. Okay. How's it going down? I can't think of the words to that. I'm gonna let it go a little further. The song, we got abuse. Okay, yeah, and moving on. Okay. You did not have no time for the abuse that this person was kicking. I feel like you really took a lot of time to love yourself and manifest that hate and that negativity out of your life, and you're never going back to that shit again. And people know this shit said, all I want is you, baby. All I want. Whatever types of games are being played, I got to know now. If it's what do you say? Whatever types of whatever types of games are being played, I got to know now. If it's on, then it's on, or some shit like that. And he be talking about like some side nigga type shit. He talking about how he met a chick. She had on a scarf. She was 5'4", 11 size in girls. That could be significant. Okay. He said she had curls. That motherfucker that TNT used to blaze. I don't know. Sorry, that's just so I don't know. Somebody's name could start with a T or an N. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like somebody could have been walking around carrying on as if they were single, but they was like married the whole time, looking legal in the courthouse, okay? They married to some fucking Jezebel, okay? They could have been trying to present as if they were some sort of boss or like they were your real love. They were the person that was meant to be in your life, but they had to die out in order for you to transition into this higher level of self-love, okay? Come on. And ever since you did that, you've been in their thoughts like crazy, okay? They've been doing love spells. They got major entity attachments, and they cannot fuck with your alignment, okay? They cannot fuck with your intuition, okay? This person is a mature man, okay? Or a mature woman, okay? This could be somebody that's a little bit older than you, okay? And now, like I said, they're seeing you from a higher perspective. They really, like, they thought they knew what they lost at first, or maybe they even were in denial that they lost you. All these people, okay? Maybe they was in denial about losing you. They was veiled, or they wasn't seeing clearly, but I feel like they seeing shit real clear now. And they're feeling regret, because I think they could have even gotten some information about like your distant future or what's meant to come to you in the future, okay? Somebody could be a pedo that's just here, okay? We got Georgia. That could be somebody's name, or that could be where you live or where they live, okay? What did I see? Having suicidal thoughts, okay? Somebody could be having suicidal thoughts. That could be a part of their karma for whatever they did to you, okay? Hating behind the scenes, about to have them broken homeless, okay? So whatever energy work or however much time they spending in your business or talking about you or whatever the fuck it is they doing, your ancestors and Raziel are not playing with them, okay? Like your guardian angel and your ancestors, they got a problem with however this drug dealer person is moving around. They don't like that shit. What's twin flame blocked and ice king? We got know you are loved and protected and never alone, okay? That's what I just said, okay? Yeah, we got Delaware, okay? So this person could be, I don't know, they could play like, because I heard Square from Delaware, okay? They could play like, they so tough or they such a thug or whatever, but like really this nigga square as fuck. Like this person is such a square, It's like they're trying so hard to operate outside of like who they truly are. Like they're trying to fit some sort of like mold of like what society says or like what other people says. And I feel like that could really be something that gets on your nerves about that person. Like you don't like that they are what's that song? I don't know. Something about you're so different when you're around me, okay? You act so different when you're around me, but I can't really get like the melody of the song right now. Okay, we got sabotage known or unknown. Okay, so this karmic person has really done a lot to try to sabotage you. You know, like I heard like they a hoe. You know, like they go around like telling a lot of false rumors about you, talking a lot of shit about you. But it's like the people that they talk to about you, they see right through that shit. Okay, so it's like it's almost like the power of you being able to see right through that person and read them for filth and know they ain't shit is rubbing off on the people around them, you know, and it's a part of their karma. Okay, he said, let me start by popping this shit like toilet water. I'm hotter than boiling water. Okay. So like, I mean, it don't matter like how many people is popping a shit, you stay hotter. It's like you get hotter and hotter. Okay. Yeah, scammers trying to scam you. Okay, people could be like playing on your phone, you know, trying to give you scams, sending you like scammer text messages and shit like that to get into your phone. So like, be very careful of like what kind of links you're clicking on and things like that. They could have gotten into your phone in the past in that kind of way, you know. What's some earth angel abuse moving on in ancestors? Okay, they could be like outside of your house sometimes. I heard that. Okay, somebody could be like watching your home. Okay, it says be ready with your pistols, but neither use nor show them until a signal from myself, God. Okay, I feel like spirit did have you move around, but I don't feel like they really had you like attack anybody or come hard on anybody, you know. Like this person could have like sabotaged your car. You could be buying a new car, or you could have just bought a new car, or they could have sabotaged some sort of new car that you bought in the past. Okay, look, monitoring everything that you do. Okay, they could be looking at you, watching you, feeling like, ooh, you looking good, you losing weight, you know. They could be seeing that you are this real, true, authentic, and beautiful expression of the divine, and it's just getting under their skin, baby. Okay, they are just mad. Okay, they so pressed about the shit that you be doing. Look, it says the modern world presents some interesting new ways to trigger emotional reactions. Okay. So they triggered than a bitch. Okay, they having all kinds of emotional reactions watching you be in this energy that you're in. Okay, Vermont could be significant. Okay, it says one's friends are that part of the human race with which one can be human, you know. And I just don't get the energy that like you felt like you could be human around these people. Okay, around this karmic ex or anybody else that you've left behind, you know. Like they constantly hate behind the scenes, and a lot of them are going broke. A lot of them are finding themselves being homeless because you keep your energy clear and you don't allow them to suck from you like they used to do. Okay, look, it says nature gives to every time and season some beauties of its own, you know. And I feel like you're definitely one of the beauties that came straight from nature, you know. Baby. Okay, we got wedding rings. Okay, you could be about to get married. Okay, you could have been hit by Cupid's arrow, like I was saying with that twin flame energy at the beginning, and these people are just trying to get you back into this empath narcissist type of paradigm, you know. Like they want to charm you and use that charm to enable to make you drop your shields and make you like they want you to be their enabler. Okay, they want to allow you to come in and harass them. Okay, it said just want to love you for my whole life, do it for me, I'ma make time, I want to kick it until midnight just to be with you till the sunrise. I think you're making me crazy, put my heart up on the main line. Okay, like somebody ready to just come put their heart on the line, but it's all just to get you in a karmic relationship and to be a hammer in your life. Okay, to sabotage, to stop you from rebuilding. Okay, to interrogate you and find out your business and find out what's the best ways. You know, they want to kick it until midnight and talk about you all night long so they can figure out how to get into your energy, you know. This shit keeping them up all night, because she said this is the kind of love that keep me up all night. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life, you know. I feel like they don't plan on like not watching you or attacking you anytime soon. Okay, because you just too bad for them to leave you alone. And it's not because they want you, like they want to be with someone so bad or they want to match your energy. It's because they want to take that badass energy and try to like give it to somebody else. Okay, that's weird. What's know your loved and protected, buying a car, and sabotage known or unknown. We got karmic relationship. Okay, so it says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Okay, so you done with karmic relationships. We got self-indulgence, you know. I feel like you're totally indulged in the self in the best way, you know. It says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Hello? Okay, we got the palm tree, which is talking about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility, you know? It's like you're showing all of the most beautiful qualities of yourself, and nobody's allowed to tear that shit down. And anybody that try getting fucked up, I guarantee you that. You probably ain't seen people for a while. You don't know what they up to. You know why? Because they watching you so hard and they hiding themselves because they know they on some bullshit. They know they looking like shit and they damn for sure feeling like shit, okay? We got photograph, okay? Somebody could be like looking at your pictures, okay? Missing you, having nostalgic thoughts about you, you know, remembering the good times when you guys used to spend so much time together, you know. And it's just like all like they're just very focused on you, you know, very very in your energy. You could be feeling like a sad energy or like, you know, wanting to cry a lot, you know, like going through a lot of emotional turmoil, but it's not your energy, you know. So I don't want to say like you're going through it, but I think you're definitely aware of that energy, or you might just feel it here and there, you know, like why do I feel, you know, kind of down at this time, you know. But that's just other people's energy because they sad, okay. What's this? Okay, we got not enough, okay? Like they know it's not enough, okay? They know that they not enough for you, and they're very frustrated with that. Frustrated that they'll never be able to make a relationship with you, and also they lack the confidence that it takes to even approach you in your finance right now, okay? Like this could be somebody who's really into self-sabotage, you know, somebody who's very afraid, working out of their ego. They have a lot of issues and they're just really jealous of the way that you've changed your life, the way that you've grown, and the way that you've advanced, okay? We got the Grim Reaper, okay? That should say the relationship is over, okay? Period, okay? The relationship is over. Ain't no second chances. Grow and transform your life, you know? And I feel like that's how you throwing up the deuces to people. Like, no, bitch, this relationship is over. You have things that you need to work on, and I definitely have things that I need to change. So I'm just going to cut this off right here clean, you know? And I feel like that's another thing, you know, that you're very clear, you know? I feel like you communicate very well with other people. You don't like to play with people's hearts. You don't like to play with people's feelings, you know, and you make a clean exit, and people really do understand why you walk away, even if they don't hear what you said in that moment, you know. Yeah, we got sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation, you know. And then we got the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman, you know, and stabbed in the back, you know. Like I just feel like you received all these epiphanies about the people around you, and you made big quick changes that these snakes weren't expecting you to make, you know. And now they're very upset because they're not able to get in, okay? They don't have the access. They're not able to get in and stab you in the back again the way they were stabbing you in the back in the past. All they can do is watch. Well, what else? We got conquer your negative inner bitch, okay? It says, I now pronounce you blocked and deleted. Nobody is allowed to bring negativity into your life, especially not the voice in your head. Keep that place a fucking sanctuary, you know? So just be very careful about, like, the way that you think about yourself, the way you treat yourself right now. Like I said before, a lot of people are, like, projecting this negative energy at you, you know? They want you to feel sad. They want you to feel like you missed out. They want you to feel like you should go backwards and entertain some bullshit because that's the only way that they're gonna get you back is if you decide to do that, you know. So just be careful when it does come to that, and don't feel like, you know, like your negative inner bitch is necessarily a bad thing. Like it's okay to say no, okay? We got you are pretty as fuck, okay? Sending your selfies to NASA because you are a fucking star, baby, okay? But I think we already covered that in the beginning, okay? So just go on and continue spreading this love, you know. I feel like you vomiting this love all over these grumpy little bunnies, and they just really can't take it. You know, you on your unicorn shit. It says spread the love as thick as you would spread that Nutella on everywhere and anywhere you go. Help people appreciate the good in their life like you're a fucking delight, you know? And I feel like that's where these people really messed up at, is they didn't see you as the good in their life, you know? They thought you, like, it's like this energy of people treating you like a burden, or people trying to, like, convince you that you're ugly or that you're unattractive in some sort of way, you know? And you just started loving yourself so hard that it fucking hurt it, you know? And now it do hurt. It hurt them, okay? They really sad, really upset about the things that are coming toward you. Whew, what's the final thought on this? Excuse me. Why is this trying to run and stuff? Come on, let's see if I can thought of this. So we got positive change, okay? So I hope you're ready for all these beautiful positive changes that are coming to you, you know? It says the opposite of an intuitive thought is a self-critical thought. Whenever you put yourself down or think you are not good enough, reframe the statement. For example, turn I am not good enough into what if I was good enough? Turn I'm not very smart into I'm doing my best, or kindness is my strength. What are some other positive statements you can think of to reframe the self-critical thought, you know? And that's kind of what I was getting at, you know, or what Raziel was pretty much getting at, you know, like you're beautiful, you're amazing. Let's hype you up first and let you know that ain't nothing wrong with you. You're a beautiful expression of the divine, and any negative thoughts or any self-critical thoughts that you may be having at this time are not your own, and you need to check them as soon as you think them, okay? And replace them with a lot of positive affirmations and reassurance for yourself, and make sure you continue smiling, because that's tearing them down, baby. Okay, it says smile at someone, look them in the eye, and see an amazing human creation. Miracles are everywhere in the form of you and every person you meet. Okay, and we got barefoot, so spend some time outside grounding yourself. Make sure you stay very grounded, make sure you stay happy, and that you're looking forward to nothing but positive changes, and that you're not going back to anything that you know doesn't serve you, or that you know doesn't deserve your time, okay? Just because, you know, you might be having an off day, or you might, you know, be, you know, struggling with your weight, or, you know, your weight could be going up and down, you know, or, you know, things about you could be changing, you know, but it's all for a good cause. Any and everything that you could be going through, as far as like with your body, I feel like you're going through a really big transformation, even more it's like you just keep on transforming, you just keep on ascending, you just keep on growing and getting better and better, okay? And that's what Raziel wants you to continue to do. Like, focus only on what's coming toward you, and don't convince yourself that you're confused or that you don't have the clarity about certain people, because I feel like you really do, okay? So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and that you got what you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.